Mikey, and William Waffles.
I don't drink soda.
And 3, 2. Welcome to the Natural Habitat Podcast, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
How's it going, everybody?
My name is Mikey Booyah, and I am joined by Cypher. Cypher, the homie, orderly Cypher. What's up?
What's up, dude?
What's up? Hey, cover that, dude.
I'm trying to.
That's against the rules,
Okay,
man.
well,
We're not allowed to do that. Welcome once again to the show. Last week, myself and William Waffles, we did some shit. I forget what it was. The week before that, we were off for the holiday. And we premiered the inaugural episode of Evil Urges, the new podcast that you and I started.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Evil Urges, a podcast about serial killers, for serial killers, by serial killers.
They don't know. I mean.
And we dropped that a while ago on our Patreon and had it up for free, but you had to go there.
You had to be on the
watch
Patreon.
it. It was like this whole
Subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah, this whole like hoops that you had to jump through to get it. But we dropped that finally just as a thing for people to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And
You can still sign up for the Patreon, though.
yeah, you still can. You can sign up for the Patreon. We have a Patreon. The link's in the description. And it is. Oh, sorry.
Einstein, we have to go. You have to go, Einstein.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
He's giving us knowledge.
I don't know, because it's funny. Because every week we go. We probably shouldn't smoke on the show. You know, the algorithm isn't gonna like that.
One.
You know, a lot of things that are about cannabis or cannabis related, unless it's scientific for research purposes, which this sometimes is.
This is research right now.
Which today it will be. I actually have a whole discussion that I want to have about this. So this is, we could even put a disclaimer, and we could put it, now that I think about it.
You probably should.
Yeah, we could put a disclaimer. We could put it in the description that this is for educational purposes. And we are also not ingesting any sort of smoke right now. This is CGI.
We're talking to Einstein.
CG Einstein.
Einstein.
Hold on, dude. I'm having a fucking microwave over here. There we go.
You know what I'm going to get you for Christmas?
Oh, I'm hella ready. I'm ready now. What?
Mic stands.
Yeah, I need some. I need some new mic stands for sure.
Let's get a new building and then we'll worry about equipment.
Yeah. I want the Area 22s. The Atom 22s. The ones that go on the table.
Area 22.
It's just like so it's like a little flat metal thing that's maybe like not even this tall, like half as tall. So it's real thin. You could like put your drink on it and put your weed on it or whatever. And or your CGI weed.
Yeah, we it's legal, dude.
And then it's got a little boom. Then it's got a little boom that like adjusts so you can slide it in and out like a little whistle, a little meat whistle.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. You saw where I was
I understood where I was going, yeah. I knew, yeah.
Then right on the end of that bad boy, the end of the second thing, there's a fucking microphone, goddamn microphone. Whoa!
It's almost talking like it's looking like a shape, like a
no springs attached.
No springs attached.
That would be if we actually did goofy names for every episode. That would probably be a good name for this episode. No springs attached.
I mean, yeah, we're talking about emissions.
Emissions, like from cars,
for schools, bro.
Admissions.
Inventions, brother.
Oh, inventions.
Inventions.
I mean, we're not talking about inventions so much as we're talking about one invention. Which I don't know. Okay, so this is actually a split episode. We have two topics today.
Let's get it.
One, as I alluded to earlier, was the medical. Cover our bases.
Disclaimer
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
This is for research purposes. We have an actual educational piece about cannabis.
Okay. Yes.
Then, on the other hand, we have this invention.
This great invention.
This beautiful
Oh my
creation.
God. I love this thing. I don't ever use it though.
That I don't know how it hasn't been around forever.
I don't even know how to use it yet.
Oh, dude. I'm going to learn you. And it's going to change your life. Here we go.
I'm ready.
So I don't know which one we should do first.
Weed always.
Weed always?
I mean, we're going to talk about weed and get stoned and then think about food. Come on, dude.
Yeah, okay. Weed first, then food.
Come on.
So, check this out. Did you hear about this?
Hit me with it.
There's this guy who is a black market weed dealer. I watched this Vice piece.
Okay.
And it was this black market weed dealer in the UK or something like that. Great Britain. Maybe that's the same place.
It's the same place.
And he was selling weed. And he found out that like 90% of the weed that he was getting was laced with spice or K2 or some sort of synthetic cannabinoid.
Right.
And it was like minimal levels. So it's not like if you go and buy spice and you smoke straight spice, you get all fucking ass.
Yeah, it's all bad.
But this is like, you know, a microdose of spice.
In his weed.
Yeah. And it makes it to where you get physically addicted to it.
Without knowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because cannabis isn't physically addictive. You'll have some like psychological addictions to it, like habit and stuff.
Right. Habits and things you're used to doing.
But there's no physical withdrawals from weed.
Right.
And people will have like physical addictions to this synthetic cannabis. And this dude was like, I found out that people were spraying this shit. They would take weed that had really low THC that didn't get you high, spray it with this shit.
And then it would become addictive.
Yeah, get you lit as fuck. Yeah. Any sort of kush that they have in Great Britain is sprayed with synthetic because it gives you that heavy high.
Right.
That like real fucking, yeah. And it's because you're all fucking spiced out.
Yeah. Fuck that.
So he tried to go natural and only get weed that was like spice free.
Right.
Went out of his way to get that 10%. And people didn't want that weed because they said that it didn't get them high. So they weren't even looking for the weed high. They were looking for a synthetic high.
That's
and
fucked up.
If it's like that there, it's probably like that in a lot of places.
Probably.
Because that shit was coming from out of the country
that
he was buying. So we're lucky that we live in California.
That's just shipped all over the fucking place, though. Dude.
Yeah.
From everywhere to everywhere. It's You never know where it's coming from anymore.
So, like, that's something that you never really had to worry about. Like, you would worry about your weed being laced, but that was a super rare thing. Not 90% of the weed that they find.
Yeah. It wasn't even like that back in the 90s. Nothing like that, for sure.
Yeah. I smoked, like, laced weed once, and that might not have been what was going on.
I smoked laced weed twice.
Yeah.
2 different situations.
And I don't even know that it was laced. I just know that I was fine. I smoked the weed. I freaked out. So I assumed that it was laced.
I'm pretty sure both times were laced for sure, too.
Yeah. And it wasn't weed freak out. Because I've weed freaked out. And that's a totally different thing.
Totally different thing.
Yeah.
I definitely was on, like, a different plane of my brain.
Speaking of...
both times.
I got those edibles. Mm-hmm. Those exotic edibles.
Yeah.
And there's fucking...
I keep hearing about these things. I'm about to get some.
You got... Okay, get some, try them, but, like, make sure you don't gotta go anywhere. And not, like, in a way that's like, oh, man, these edibles are crazy. Make sure you don't gotta go anywhere. Like, every time that I've eaten them, I've gotten, like... almost uncomfortably high.
Okay.
and like dizzy, like nauseous.
Right.
Like never to where I was going to throw up or anything, but definitely that kind of high where you like can't keep your head up.
Right. It's time to go night-night type.
And you can't shake it.
It's heavy indica stuff or what?
Yeah. Heavy.
Heavy.
And maybe I just need to eat less of the cookie, you know what I mean? Because I'm eating this whole cookie.
I'm eating 2 cookies, though. I'm not afraid.
Yeah. But I've eaten a lot of edibles.
Yeah.
And I've eaten a lot of high milligram edibles. And I've been really, really edible high a lot. Right. But this is different. Like different in a way that there's like something wrong with it. And I don't think it's right. It doesn't feel right. Out of the hundreds of times that I've taken edibles, this is different in a bad way. Like to where at some points it's not even pleasurable. I'm like, this fucking kind of sucks.
Damn.
So, I mean, try it out and see if...
Yeah, see how I react to it.
Yeah, because everybody else here has tried them and they all liked them.
Yeah.
They agree that they were high as fuck, but they didn't complain about it like I am. And I also didn't complain about it either. I just said, yeah, I'm fucking high as fuck.
Yeah.
But on the podcast, I'll be real.
Yeah. I mean, it's all in what they put in it, dude. Like,
yeah.
Even if they mix the shit together, just like higher doses even will affect the level of highness we get when we eat the edibles as well. So. And
the funny part is that on the package, it says 250 milligrams or 500 milligrams, and there's like a little square next to each of them for you to check, and they're not checked. So nobody knows what milligram it is.
It's one of the milligrams.
But I also got them like before they hit the shelf, so they might not be marked yet. Well, no, he had just got them, so he might not have marked them all. Yeah. I assume they're probably all the same thing, whether it's 250 or 500.
Yeah, I imagine so.
But, yeah, I don't know, man. I get them, try them out, and I'm interested to see, like, what happens.
I'll call them tomorrow when I get back, yeah.
Then I'm going to get a scientist. You've heard of science?
Yeah, science.
I'm going to get a scientist, and I'm going to have them test it and see if there's...
Before I eat it?
Yeah.
Should we do it on podcast?
And maybe also... No. Maybe it's just a weird strain that they used that doesn't react well with me. And so I'm not trying to talk down on their product at all, which is another thing I want to make clear. Like, they're a great company, and, you know, obviously they're not paying us, so I'm not going to say who it is.
Right.
But people that live around here and know who we get our weed from, then, you know.
They know, yeah.
And if you know, you know. That's what they say,
know,
right? That's their
know.
slogan. If you know, you know. And they always have good products.
Fire.
And maybe this just doesn't react with me. And maybe everybody else is like, fuck, those are crazy.
I'm going to get some. I'll see.
But I'm going to get a science. I'm going to test them. You know science kits?
Yeah.
Remember when you were a kid, they'd have like a little kit that had like a little plastic
Yeah, we can
microscope.
go to Walgreens and get one right now.
Yeah. Little test tubes. Slides.
Yeah, a
little iodine
microscope
thing. Yeah. So we're gonna get all that stuff.
The blue and the clear and all. Yeah, let's do this.
And we're gonna make. What are we making?
We're taking those cookies apart.
We're gonna test the cookies. We're gonna take them apart. We're gonna extract.
You're gonna make me call them when I get out of here.
The alleged THC out of there.
Go get some tonight and eat them. Go to bed.
We're gonna extract it. And we're going to find out what it is. And it might be synthetic.
I'm going to have to get some and see what's up. I'm going to give my roommate one, too, and see how that person reacts to it.
Do it. Oh, and another thing. The ones that I got, the Chips Ahoy, it was startling how much this tasted like a Chips Ahoy cookie.
Yeah.
It didn't. It was, for one, it was a Chips Ahoy cookie.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a recreation of a Chips Ahoy that they had made.
Nah, Chips Ahoy has their own brand of weed cookies, dude, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And those are it.
This was a legit, it had the same crunch, it had the same taste, the same texture, the dryness, like all that of a Chips Ahoy cookie.
Wow.
And it had like a barely like hash aftertaste or like distillate. If you were looking for it.
We're already talking about food.
So you could easily just take that and be like, hey, do you want a cookie? And give it to someone. They would eat it. They would have no idea.
Yeah.
They would just have a weird aftertaste in their mouth and not really be able to place it because it doesn't taste like weed.
I know a couple people that probably could eat one of those cookies and not even know and go night-night for a couple hours and be good. It might be good for their mind.
A couple hours?
Like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna dose yourself? You're gonna slip yourself a cookie?
I must slip myself a cookie or two.
Oh man, you know what would be cool?
What's that? There's a lot of things that are cool.
You take Chips Ahoy pack.
Put some ice cream in between them.
Like a pack that you like open on the top with the resealable sticky thing. You know?
Yeah.
You open it up. Maybe you have someone else take out a cookie and replace it with a medicated cookie.
Are they the same size as those?
Yeah, they're exactly the same. I'm pretty sure that they just take a Chips Ahoy cookie and then probably drip like distillate on it, and then it dries, and then it's good. And it's probably like so strong that it only takes a few drops.
Right.
So, and they probably hit like the 4 corners of it or whatever, like 4 pieces. So, you could put one of those cookies in there.
And nobody would know.
And just let it ride. Even if it's just your cookie pack.
Yeah.
And just, every once in a while when you got the munchies, you just pull out a couple cookies and eat them. And one day you're going to have a wild ride.
Right.
And you're not even going to know. It's just going to hit you.
That should be fun.
That's dope. I want to do that. And it's called slipping yourself a cookie instead of a Mickey, yeah.
A roofie. None of that.
Slipping yourself a cookie.
A cookie.
A kuffy.
Kuffy. A chuki.
I'm going to do that.
A chuki.
I actually have another Chips Ahoy cookie left over because I'm afraid to eat it because I fucking freak out.
I'm going to eat them. I'm going to get some.
Yeah, get some.
I definitely am going to. And with like put them with a bowl of ice cream. Fucking. Oh my God.
So.
Yeah.
This story was actually super crazy to me. The whole K2 spice on the weed thing.
Right.
This guy said that people that he's been selling weed to forever are like losing their jobs, robbing their parents, selling all their shit, fucking going homeless.
That's nothing new for a junkie though, dude.
All to get weed. But it's like, that's not a thing that you do to get weed.
Right.
To where these people have been functioning, smoking regular weed for years. Everything's cool.
All of a sudden they're robbing people and shit for their high.
Yeah. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh man, I need to fucking smoke this shit all the time.
That's the government though, dude.
The government, they put it in the neighborhoods like crack? Mm-hmm. You think spice was planted by the government?
Maybe.
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I think that it's more than the government. I think that it's like corporate America.
Yeah.
And I think that if corporate America is going to control people, they have to make people buy products. And I think that the best way to do that has been done. And that is the air fryer. Because I've bought so much food in the past week, way more than I've ever bought in, like...
We buy a lot of food for the house. Like, that thing is amazing. 6 minutes,
I usually eat
minutes.
out. I eat out. I go to restaurants. I get fast food and shit. I have like some things at home that I'll make.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't really eat or make food at home.
Me either.
That has changed since this air fryer came into the picture.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys...
There's one at the house, yeah.
Yeah, how long have you had it?
It's been there a while.
And
I don't ever use it. I barbecue.
Yeah, you said that you don't ever use it.
It's because I barbecue, but...
Yeah, but see, even barbecue takes the whole time. You have gas or charcoal?
Charcoal.
See, that even takes even longer. You gotta let the coals do the thing.
Not that long.
Then you don't wait long enough.
I do. I cook great meat. Anyways.
You're right. My coals always get too cold.
My shit works good. I cook good.
Okay. And that was man talk.
Man talk.
Barbecue man talk. Mon talk.
Ba barbecue.
Ba mon talk.
Ba barbecue.
So, this air fryer changed the fucking game, dude, because you don't have to preheat it. It's like a little tiny oven for one person. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why this hasn't existed. This should have been invented before the microwave.
We have a pretty big one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Well, I mean, you can cook more
More than
but it's
one
like
person.
a little personal oven. It's like
Yeah.
a little area instead of a whole big thing that you have to, whole big box that you have to heat up.
It cuts down the time a bunch, doesn't it?
Yeah. You cook anything in like 15 minutes.
That's
at least.
crazy. Like,
Or at the most.
Like a fucking steak, we just done.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's quick too. It tastes good too, man.
My next thing that I want to do is ribs in there.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, every single thing that I've made in this thing has been amazing. There hasn't been one thing that I'm like, yeah.
I got stuck just now thinking about all the good shit I've eaten out of there.
Dude.
Bro. Every Sunday we have fucking country potatoes at my house.
Yeah.
Out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, I bet that'd be good.
Oh my God, that's just gas with some eggs and some bacon.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit, dude.
Everything. You cook everything.
We don't cook the eggs and the bacon in there, but you probably could cook the bacon in there. That'd be dope.
So this says that an air fryer is a small countertop convection oven designed to simulate deep frying without submerging the food in oil. So this shit is literally a fan that circulates hot air at high speeds, producing a crisp layer via browning reactions such as the Maillard reaction.
Maillard?
I don't know what that is. Chemical reaction between amino acids and reducing sugars that gives brown food its distinctive flavor. Seasoned steaks, fried dumplings, cookies, and other kinds of biscuits, breads, toasted marshmallows, and other foods undergo this reaction.
Word.
So yeah, it's like the browning.
The brown
from
effect.
the
The browning
something.
effect.
So it opens up a new flavor. It unlocks a new level.
It unlocks its level.
So this is a level up for sure.
Oh my
And
God.
It deep fries everything with no oil, minimal cleanup.
Yep, the thing pulls out, puts back in pretty easy.
Yeah, you pull it out, it's just a bowl now. And
Yeah.
then you just wash it like a bowl, and then it's fine. And I cooked bacon in there this morning.
Okay.
So good. Fire ass bacon.
Really?
You just put the bacon in there, you fucking turn it on. Everything that you cook is going to be between 350 and 400.
Right.
You always go up in the high range. Everything cooks for about between 8 and 15 minutes, depending on what it is. I've been throwing corn dogs in there. I'd be doing grilled cheese sandwiches in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
do bread.
shit.
Make sure you do hella butter because that shit's going to burn off and it's all going to toast.
Yeah.
Hella butter on there and on the sides.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to go home and try that when I get home, dude.
Cheese in there. Pop it in there for like 10 minutes.
That sounds so...
Flip it halfway through.
Quesadilla, maybe?
Yeah, quesadilla would be good.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, everything's good.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Every single thing's good. Then
Vegetables. Oh,
we made a homemade monkey bread kind of thing where you check it out. This is
where's that?
This is
Where's that?
this is a recipe.
Huh.
Here it is. This is recipe time, okay? This is our air fryer segment. We'll put like a thing up on the top that's like Air Fryers with Natural Habitat Podcast presents air fryer recipes.
This one right here in particular.
Easy recipes
Easy
to do at
recipes.
home.
I got 12.
We'll do that.
I got one.
Okay. This is your own recipe for homemade Mikey bread.
Mikey bread, get it.
You get a tube of Pillsbury cinnamon rolls with the cream cheese icing.
That's the gas. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
So, I mean, you could get kind of whichever one you want, but this is for the official Mikey Monkey bread.
The monkey bread.
Monkey bread.
The Mikey bread.
So,
Mikey bread.
Mikey for the Mikey bread. And so for the official recipe, you're going to want to go with the cream cheese, cinnamon rolls, the skinny one.
Yeah.
Okay. You take these cinnamon rolls, the dough, separate them out. You cut them into 4 pieces, like a pizza, in half and half the other way. You take these guys, you ball them up.
Yeah.
You roll them in a mixture of sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah.
A little bit of this on there. Make sure you press it in there. Get it in the dough.
It's going over here now.
Then you put them in the air fryer on a thing of parchment paper.
Okay.
On the bottom.
Definitely put your parchment paper.
Yeah, parchment paper down. Bada boom.
Bing, bing, boom, bang.
Cook those up. 5 minutes. You flip them. Pull them out. Is yours loud? Because part of the meme that I always saw was that it sounds hella loud, like a jet engine. But ours isn't that loud.
I don't think it's that loud.
No, it's like
like at the end, it gets kind of loud for a second, but not that long.
It's like a different noise, but it's about the same as like a microwave.
Are you thinking about a pressure cooker?
No,
because it sounds the same.
Like an Instapot. I never heard the Instapot. And that was royalty-free sound effects from the Natural Habitat Podcast. You don't trim any of those. So, you fucking cook them, you flip them, you cook them, you flip them. You know, the last step, you pour the stuff on it.
Yeah, you pour the stuff.
You go, you get some of that, some of those exotic cookies.
And you crumble them on top.
You meet up with the guy, you grab them. You go, what do you put in the cookies? What's in there? And you find out what it is, and what kind of stuff they drop in there. And then you drop it on 3 random monkey balls.
What if you?
Because these are all they're all gonna cook into a big piece, and then you rip them off.
But what if you eat 2 of them?
This thing is also not Corona friendly. With friends, you shouldn't be with friends anyway. But if you are with friends or family,
you definitely have to keep by the guidelines.
Yeah, you might want to cut it at the end. Cut this like a pizza. Then you have a slice of monkey bread, your own balls to pull off of. So then you dose 3 random ones. You feed them to your family.
Yeah,
and you see who's gonna get it. You know what I mean? Is mom gonna get it? Is grandma gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Is the baby gonna get it?
The baby might get it.
Baby might get it.
Oh, they haven't.
Damn. Baby might eat all 3. Can you imagine?
I don't want to imagine. I can't. I don't want to eat all 3.
Can you imagine being Can you imagine being a baby, okay? You've been a baby.
Yeah,
we're all babies. So look, bring yourself back.
Back to childhood.
To being a baby, you're on the ground, you're chilling, you know what I mean? Maybe everyone's in the house, you're on the living room floor.
There's a piece of cake on the table.
Yeah, you're on a blanket, you're chilling. You kind of crawl over. You see it, you eat it. You get a full exotic cookie dose of whatever the fuck that is that's in that shit.
Death is there.
And then imagine what that ride would be like through a child's eyes. Through the eyes of a wee babe. A full-on...
I don't know. I can't...
Psychedelic type weed high.
Do we want to talk about... I can't talk about that. Not on camera.
What? Did you get dosed as a kid?
My childhood was crazy, dude.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
I mean...
Yeah, we've all not all of... Obviously, but a lot of people have... done mind-altering things at a very young age. I think I was like 8 the first time that I smoked weed. But I'm talking like...
I was 11, but there's other shit going on.
I'm talking like a toddler crawling on the ground.
I know what you're talking about. Like a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
4-year-old, 5-year-old. Anybody that level that just wants to pick up shit and eat it.
I wonder if that would ruin your brain forever.
Why would it?
In that developmental stage, if it would change like a ship in the sea that gets like maybe. A minor adjustment and then goes on a whole different path.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that you're fine after not smoking weed?
Me?
Are you changed after smoking weed, or are you the same person?
No, I think I changed.
I mean, at 11...
Part weed?
Well, you said you started smoking at 8, right? So, how did you feel between 8 and 11?
No, I didn't start smoking at 8. That was like the first time that I had taken a little puff of weed or whatever.
I started at 11.
Yeah, I was like probably like 12 or 13 where I started like
smoking
weed.
Yeah.
But then I didn't like become an actual weed connoisseur until, 14.
Oh,
Probably about.
Time. Just a little bit of time.
And then I started really respecting it, like in my 20s.
Then you're like, oh shit, this is really something special.
Yeah, and now it's a unbreakable bond that I have to my synthetic cannabinoids.
With your weed and your fucking air fryer.
Yeah, they go so well together.
Bro.
That's another thing that I was thinking about. You could
Eddie's in that shit.
totally make not only edibles, but you could just straight activate THC.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to, if you need to activate some weed to make edibles, you put it in the oven.
Yeah.
For like 10, 20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
you can air fry that shit.
5 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah. Done. And that's the big thing is no preheating.
That's dope too, yeah.
Because that has been a game changer for me because I'm a busy, strong, independent woman. And I live my life on the go. You know what I mean?
You can
I'm
take it out.
constantly moving. I'm in and out. And there's not a lot of time where I'm home for like long periods of time.
Right.
I'm usually out like working or, doing this or up
bada
early,
bing, bada
dipping.
boom.
So
they got to get these things going.
Yeah, when I'm home, I'm either sleeping or I'm chilling with Raven and we'll go get something to eat as opposed to me like making food.
Right.
Oh.
Same thing at our house.
So if I want to make food, I mean, look at this. We're going to do an infomercial, okay? Here I am making food. I wake up in the morning. I'm hungry.
Right.
I look around. I need to preheat the oven. I twist the knob. It breaks off. I'm waiting. I'm looking. Then it's like I'm waiting for the light to come on. It says that it's preheated. I'm like, I'm late for work, Then I go to microwave it. I microwave my my hash brown or whatever I was going to make. And it's all fucked up and soggy and gooey. I go to eat it and it breaks off and falls all into my tie. And now I'm all greasy and shit.
Now I want to... Oh, you just killed me.
I go like this. I shake my hands up in the sky.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Frustration is leveling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I open the door. Amazon box on the ground. A delivery. Mm. What the fuck is this?
I get this all the time. They're annoying.
My wife. My wife. This fucking... Ooh. My wife.
I don't have one of those, but...
My wife. She bought an air fryer.
Dope.
So I take it inside. I open it. I go, what is this?
Right.
I pull it out. I see it's an air fryer. I look at the clock. I have to leave in 4 minutes. Mm-hmm. I take everything in my fridge. I throw it into the air fryer. It's overflowing. Yeah. I'm shoving the basket in. Things are folding. There's still wrappers on stuff.
Falling out and shit.
Yeah, there's like some grated cheese in the bag and everything.
Sour
cream, it in there.
All that good shit.
Then I look at my clock. It goes forward 3 minutes.
McKay clock.
3 minutes. I open it up, and it's a ultimate breakfast sandwich from Jack in the Box. It's chilling in the tray. Cheesy, gooey. They added bacon to it on accident. It doesn't usually come with bacon.
That's dope.
And you didn't ask for it. You didn't pay for it. You look at your receipt, and it says, just says regular. There's no bacon.
Yeah.
You pull it out, or I pull it out. Then I go to work.
You pull it out.
Yeah, I pull out my dick. And I fucking jack off right there. Just out of excitement.
No, it was your goddamn wife. Ordering shit on fucking Amazon.
Yeah, she has her kinks. I have mine too.
Right.
So I come in her air fryer. Okay. Now I gotta see what air fried cum looks like. So I close it up.
What the fuck,
long
dude?
story short, I'm late for work.
Some fucking cum, dude.
I get fired, but I work for a successful law firm. So I get a severance package, enough for me to probably live for like 6 months.
You can get a new air fryer too, a bigger one.
No, I'll use the cum one. It's fine.
I'll use it.
It cleans it.
I'll use it till it's done.
It cleans it. I'm going to clean it with a sponge too. Then I buy groceries, put stuff in the air fryer, go down a long, deep spiral, gain fucking 85 pounds.
Yeah, because that's synthetic fucking cannabinoids, dude.
Yeah.
Come on now.
It's giving me the munchies.
It's the druggies.
Yeah, it's the drugsies. And what do you think? You think that'd be good? Then it says
Fucking vegetables.
air fryer. Get one now.
I bet you vegetables in that thing would be so gas, dude.
That's what people keep saying.
I'm going to go home and make food right now.
I hear that green stuff doesn't do well. Like leafies.
Yeah, because it burns it.
Yeah, but I bet like some cauliflower and broccoli would probably be
Some
good
broccoli or some zucchini or...
Yeah.
Dude. Mushrooms and zucchini, dude. I'm going home.
Man, they're so good.
I knew we were going to start talking about food. I was going to start thinking about shit to cook in that air fryer.
And I'm wondering how air fryers haven't... Why did they not get invented before the microwave? The microwave is such a complex thing that I think happened on accident. But air fryer is just a closed thing with hot air. Mm-hmm. Like, how have we not made that already? How have people not been cooking food like that?
Well, it's because yeah. Did you know that the fucking, at one point in time in history, nuclear energy was very, very important. I mean, it's still important. Like the fucking military uses that shit all the time. But there's a time when nuclear energy was important, and that was a big thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, you were probably a kid then, but so was I. So,
this says that the first air fryer didn't drop until 2010.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right?
Microwaves. How long we've had microwaves? 20 years, 25 years, 30 years?
No, way longer than that.
We had TVs before we had microwaves. Microwave VW.
Give me the damn wiki.
Spell the shit righty.
Microwave.
I was like, what the fuck are you trying to spell, dude?
I'm spelling macrowave, dude.
It says it right there.
Where?
I don't know, read.
It says it right there.
Let's scroll down some more.
Let's see. This is...
First microwave.
Oh, it's because this is a microwave, not a microwave oven, dude.
Yeah, not my... Yeah. It's right there at the top. Oh, you fucked it up.
Don't.
Don't me. 1970.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure I saw that right there. It said
Did
1970. Wait, stop right there. You saw some more numbers. 1964, 1966, 1970s was the first one. Residential.
1955.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
The Raytheon licenses patents for a home microwave oven that was introduced by Tappan in 1955, but it was still too large and expensive for general home use. Then they dropped the first microwave oven with a turntable between 1964 and 1966.
Okay.
Countertop microwave was introduced in 67. Okay, so yeah, 60s, 70s, that's when people started getting them in their homes.
Yeah.
So, that's what, fucking 50 years ago?
50 years ago, yeah. Wait.
Then...
It's 2020, dude. That's 60 years ago, dude.
Yeah. Then...
I wasn't here then.
Deep fryers picked up popularity, but you got to go to, a restaurant or a carnival or some shit like that. And sometimes people have deep fryers in their house, but I remember I had one at one point and it was like a whole thing. You had to add the oil to it and it took forever to heat that shit up.
Yeah. When you're like trying to do it on the stovetop, dude.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing with like, I would never eat at home because I don't have time for that shit.
Right.
I don't have time to preheat the oven. So that's fucking 20 minutes right there.
Right.
and then another hour to cook whatever, because it's like 55 minutes for everything that's good.
45 to 55 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Then you pull it out, it's hot as fuck because it's been in this oven forever.
Cooking.
You can't even eat it yet.
It's hot in the middle.
So that's what, an hour and a half already?
Yeah.
So 2 hours if you add eating time in there?
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. You can leave the oven. You can walk away and do other shit, though.
Yeah. But, I mean, usually I don't have anything to do besides just like I'm planning to go somewhere and do
You're
something
busy,
outside of the house. So I'm like just waiting for my food.
Right.
And this is all in theory because I never do that. I would just not do that and go get food somewhere else.
Until this thing.
Oh my God, this air fryer, dude, changed my life.
It's like waffle bot thing.
And, shout out to my roommate, B. It's her air fryer.
Shout
I'm just
out,
using
roommate.
it, it's not mine. I'm going to flex with it like when someone has like a nice car. And then you like go and take pictures next to it for your Instagram. And you're like, yeah, just chilling.
Do it.
I do that all the time.
Cloud that shit up.
With this air fryer. And I will.
That's gas.
I'm going to cook it all in there, dude. Bro. Pop-Tarts. Bomb. Another level.
Strudels.
Everything is another level, dude. Every single thing.
I got to go to the store, dude.
Me too. I got to get more stuff to air fry.
Yeah. I need sweets.
Okay.
I need actual food, though.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm litty as a motherfucker.
Please follow our things, subscribe, and follow our recipe.
The recipe's right here.
The recipe for the Natural Habitat Podcast presents air fryer recipes. Now, do it at home. Easy does it. Easy one, Mikey's monkey bread.
And it does it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Natural Habitat Recording.
I take everything in my fridge.